How many of you keep scrolling every day for hours together? Did you know this can be the single most irritant for your skin and cause everything that you don't want to happen? Whether it is aging, it's pigmentation, it is inflammation, oxidative stress, all of that, and that's because of blue light. How does blue light harm you? How can you prevent it? And what can you do about all the additional lights around you is what this whole video is all about. Now, blue light is a light which is a highly energetic visible light. One, it damages your collagen, therefore speeds your aging process. How many of you 20-year-olds are already scrolling and looking for anti-aging products? So instead of doing that, stop scrolling, because the blue light is speeding up your aging process. Number two is it also stimulates your melanin to produce more and irritates that melanin. So you can end up getting pigmentation, simply dark patches or maybe pigmentation somewhere, or simply increase the intensity of the color on your face, which you don't want. None of us want to have a tan look. Number three is it increases your inflammation, increases your oxidative stress, which can then cause varied things on your face, including increasing your acne. Have you scrolled through the night, and those nights have you seen that you actually can't sleep well? You get hooked on to a YouTube, or you get hooked on to some podcast which are actually looking and not just listening, and you see that you don't sleep. It's not just because you're interested in the content there, it's because this blue light has penetrated your retina and stimulated in such a way that your melatonin production, which is the hormone which makes you actually go to bed at a particular point of time, relaxes your system, relaxes your nerves to then allow you to fall asleep. This is hampering the production of that. So blue light interferes with the melanin production, and so you don't sleep well. If you don't sleep well, you don't wake up on time, your cortisol is not produced at the right time, and your whole body's response to inflammation and the external aggressors is now shifted. But research is still progressive. We don't know what is the long-term effects, but the short-term effects are bad enough. Simply sleep is such a big deal for your whole well-being. Most early cardiac arrests and death of these high-performing individuals at their mid-40s and late 30s are actually attributed more than stress to lack of sleep. So to me, yes, blue light does a whole load of harm to your skin, but what it does to your health, to your longevity, is also very, very important for you to take note of. Where is this blue light coming from? Not just from the sun and the light and the heat in your room and your ambient temperatures, but also from your gadgets, from your phone, from your tablet, from your iPad, from your computer, from every screen which emits light. Blue light is also emitting with it. So what do? Small little tips. Now if I tell you to stop scrolling, you're not going to do that, right? Keep the phone at a distance. Tilt the screen to a way that it is not straight on your face. You get the filters these days. You get those UV filters, some things which dim the light on the screen. That's what you can use. So when you're on your computers, if you're on a meeting, whole day you have a desk job, the computer flap is always lifted. The screen is always up. Needn't be, right? Shut the screen, or at least tilt it down so that rays are straight not at your face, but it's falling down. Don't sit under these heavy halogens or bright lights right on top of your head. If you think there's a lot of screen time that you're doing, sunscreen, most sunscreens these days will come with two extra features, not just a UV block, which is determined by your SPF that you've understood, right? We've done a detailed video on it elsewhere, so you can see it again. And then there is TPA, which is tan protection factor, which is determined by not a number, but usually with pluses or stars. Then the third one is a sign written as blue light. So it also protects you from blue light. So now when you look at a sunscreen, don't just look at SPF, look at TPA, look at whether there are blue light filters in them. So these really protect you very well. Most physical sunscreens will block you from all sorts of light, so it's good. You never have a pure blue light, right? When you have a blue light, there's also other lights with it. Visible light can harm you. You've been seeing that. There are a lot of new papers which say if you already have a pigmentation, even the simple visible light can harm you. But to my mind, more than the simple visible light, it is the blue light in it which is highly energetic, which is what causes electrons in your cells to kind of get extra activated and agitated to then kickstart a whole lot of other reactions that is on the skin. So these are things that you need to be really aware of. So from now on, when you're scrolling, it's not just the scroll time that's time pass and wasting time. It's what is damaging you, which is most important. So think about it and comment down and write what is your scroll time. Like I keep telling people, especially acne patients who come to me, keep a book, like a journal of what you eat, so you know what inflames you. Like that, now I'm urging you to keep a journal of your screen time, and then you actually progress and track it in the next 1 month. How is your skin improving? How is your sleep improving? How is your mood improving? And how is your skin in terms of redness, acne, irritation to sun also getting much better than what it was before? So that will be for you a self-proof rather than any of us telling you that it is harming you, right? So let's do that and tell me more.